Hello everybody, welcome to Balderson's Hockey Nation for some Kingston, there it is, Krossfire lacrosse. We're about to get started here with the U17 girls game. They're just getting their warm-up done. I'm going to give you, for the ones who are tuning in for this game for the first time, I'm going to give you a little bit of a breakdown of the sticks, and I'll be right back to you to get this game going. So take a look at this video and learn a little bit about lacrosse sticks. So everybody, just going to give you guys a quick rundown here of the difference in the sticks. So as you'll see, this is a player stick for lacrosse. What it has is a pocket here where you're going to hold the ball while running. You'll see them turn the stick like this. That's cradling the ball to keep it within the pocket. Then when they go to shoot, they bring it up here into these shooting strings. This is what's going to get the ball force and the drive towards the net. And then sometimes you'll see the ball go off. That might be because it's rolling off of the string. So this is how the stick looks for lacrosse. Something to keep in mind, a little different. But that's how you use it to shoot. So when you do see the players, they'll be running, they'll be cradling the ball, and they'll also be throwing the ball because they're trying to roll it onto these strings. Just another thing to keep in mind when watching lacrosse. Perfect. Thank you very much for checking out that video. That's the sticks, how they use them, and you'll get to see a little different. I've seen people who shoot the ball and they go like that, and it goes over there. It happens. That's why you get used to shooting strings, and it gets a little bit better as you go on. These girls should be doing a great job with their shooting, so definitely take a look. You all see a lot of cradling involved. As they get older, those are things that kind of develop into the player's toolbox. So I'm going to jump you over here. This is the floor. As you'll see here, in the white and red will be Tyendinaga, and then over here in the yellow is the Kingston Krossfire lacrosse here for the girls. So it's going to be a great game. We're just now finishing up here. They're going to be stopping buzzing it here for the, let's get set up here on center, for the warm-up. 15 minutes up on the clock. I'm not sure if it's run time or if it's stop time. I'll keep an eye and let you guys know. But what it's going to be a great game here. We're super excited to see a little bit older group, a little bit more competitive group here in Kingston. This is where the Kingston girls are at for the team, but, you know, this organization definitely wants some more older age boys clubs, younger age girls clubs. They want to get out there more and meet with more potential athletes here in the area that want to play lacrosse. If you're playing hockey all summer long, then you probably don't have the availability, but not everyone's playing hockey all summer long, and some people want to stay active and want to stay in a team sport environment, and this is a great way to do that. It's going to teach your athlete physicality. It's going to teach them strength, stamina, endurance, and also is going to give them a little bit of discipline. In lacrosse, you're going to see some slashing of the stick. You're going to see some cross-checking. You're going to see some full-body collisions. And with that, in this game, it teaches these players how to deal with these kind of situations. If a player's allowed to cross-check you and slash you a little bit, then it doesn't affect you as much playing another sport. So something, if you're a hockey player and you're interested in another sport, lacrosse is a great one, because you're going to get your opportunity to learn a little bit more and advance your skills. The ladies from Tyendinaga are going to be getting everybody going here. Kingston's now starting. They're all fired up. They're ready to go. We're getting ready here. The refs are just finishing everything off they have to pre-game, and we'll be getting going. So I do apologize right now. I don't have a number list for the names, so we'll just be trying to call numbers and that stuff. But hopefully for Sunday's games, we're gonna have 4 games on Sunday from Napanee. The U17 girls will be playing 2 games on that day, so definitely you want to make sure you tune in. If the internet is good, which it has been previously when I have been at the Strathcona Paper Center in Napanee, I have been able to live stream. So if we're available to live stream, those games will be coming to you live. If not, just like these games, we will be recording them and then uploading them directly after. But we're going to have 2 big games coming. I believe it's against Nepean, potentially, on Sunday. And then we're going to have 2 more games with the younger lads coming in. They got a couple extra games against Cornwall. So it's going to be a great day on Sunday full of lacrosse action. If you're in Napanee, make sure you stop on down to the Strathcona Paper Center and check out the Kingston Krossfire Lacrosse in action. But if you're unable to make it, make sure you're tuning in to Balderson's Hockey Nation here on YouTube, and you'll get to see some great lacrosse action. Lacrosse is pretty close to hockey, or at least for me it was, because I played hockey in the winter and I played lacrosse as a goalie in the junior system in the summertime. So for myself here, I feel a lot of similarities between these 2 games. Again, there is a shot clock, 30 seconds. You're not allowed to step in the crease, and the 12-foot semicircle in front of the crease is the play zone, so you'll see some big hitting there. Face-off is going to be won up by Tyendinaga as they're going to try to battle as that ball is bouncing in the feet. Six is going to grab up that ball and start to drive towards the net. Shot, and a great save there by the Kingston goaltender. Ball scooped up by the D as they're going to work that ball up. As you can see here, you'll see a little bit more speed and a little bit more strength on the shots than the younger ones with this girls team here as they're battling quite hard. We have 9 seconds remaining on the shot clock here, so they're going to have to get one down, put on the net if they want to continue this possession here. Otherwise, they're going to run out as they have 1 second on the shot clock, and that's going to turn over the possession to Tyendinaga in the Tyendinaga zone, as Kingston is going to fight back real hard to set up defensively in their zone. Again, as you can see here in lacrosse, you'll see the players shift to a defensive position once they lose that possession, and that will give them the opportunity to set up more like in a basketball style where you have a more defensive setup in front of your net. Tyendinaga player runs through, loses the ball as it gets hit down there by, that was number 20. Kingston trying to battle the ball over in the corner, but Tyendinaga battling it, comes out with the ball, looking, sends it up to the high slot, unable to be grabbed up by 10, but 10 turns and fires, and a great shot just off the net, which is going to lose possession here to Kingston. Again, as you can see, these shots come faster and quicker. They'll also fire them right off of grabbing the ball, so something to keep an eye out for, as that is where you'll see some great plays come out. Kingston driving in the zone, making a quick move, taking a little bit of a bump there. Tyendinaga able to scoop that up. But a play there is going to go, and what do we have here? We have a possession turnover for Tyendinaga, as they'll grab that one up in their zone and then send it down in as they try to drive towards. But the ball bounces here and almost gets turned over. The scoop back up here by number 14. Takes a hit, comes in. That ball's off to the far side here as these girls are working this ball quite excellent around the zone and keeping the action going here. Number 3 has it, trying to evade. As you can see, those sticks are up high, trying to keep them out of the way of being smacked on. And the good cradle there within that. Amazing save there by the goalie. Took that one on a great lane towards, but chested it down and picked up by the defense. Now a little bit of a drive here as they're going to send that ball up to center. Just there, the reach, as Tyendinaga puts some stick to stick and able to knock that ball down. Here comes 11, stops up, curls, looking for somewhere to go, keeps curling and evading the cross checks here by Kingston, but a great play, dislodges that puck, and now Kingston's trying to move it forward. But Tyendinaga will jump right back on it. 6 going to send it back down here to center. And sent on in, and a good collision there, keeping the Tyendinaga player from getting a shot off. 12 wasn't able to grab that one up as it's going to come all the way back down. 3 was evading towards the bench, but picks up the ball and will get it back moving forward. And now 3 is going to peel off to the bench as Tyendinaga keeping it in deep. 2 seconds on the shot clock, and we're going to have a turnover of possession to the Krossfire Lacrosse as Tyendinaga couldn't get the shot on net. Now we're going to drive on down here with 11:30 remaining here in the first period. Kingston battling with that ball. It is bouncing. Those balls have a lot of bounce to them, so you definitely need to work on cradling it and holding it. And a big hit here on number 12. keeps the ball going now as 15 has it. As Kingston dropping the body here, trying to get some physical play. Started off early in this first period, 11 minutes to go, and 13 has the ball. Sends it across, back to 13. 13 has it from a shooting position, but can't get the shot off. Then shoots, but hits a body. Kingston picks it up, and now here comes a run by number 23 with some space and time. Looks, shoots. And that one is going to go by as Kingston's going to keep it going here. Ball turned over here now to Kingston as a possession with a new shot clock. They have some time. 6 moving with the ball in. Cuts into the house, takes a shot, but it hits the stick. Goes up and out. And that ball now sent off as it was sent out. It must not have hit a stick as it went out just off of the shot. Tyendinaga has the ball now. He's going to start driving it out of their zone. As a push off over into the boards is going to dislodge that ball. And now a hit. And we're going to have a call coming now, tripping to Tyendinaga with 10 minutes remaining here in the first period. We'll have the first power play for Kingston, as there is going to be the call here. See, referee indicates tripping here. Seeing if we can grab a number, and that looks like, I believe, number 9 here for Tyendinaga. So Kingston will get that ball and start moving in as Tyendinaga will set up their penalty kill. Sorry, the ball was down the zone, so Tyendinaga had to set it up here. Kingston's going to grab that ball. Whistle as it starts up, and now Kingston's going to drive into the zone here, looking to utilize this shot clock. They have the power play. As you can see them working it around, trying to get it. But that ball seems to be bouncing a little bit on the Kingston players as they're having a hard time gaining possession. As Tyendinaga is doing a great job pressuring, keeping that ball. But here comes an option for Tyendinaga, short-handed. They're pushing that ball forward, but Kingston doing what they can to shift them off. And that's going to put a turnover now to Tyendinaga deep in the Kingston zone. A short-handed, they'll get an opportunity here for a possession as they're going to try to battle, but Kingston working and gets that ball now and starts driving forward, but the ball bounces off, now picked up by 8. 8's going to have a run here. Moving in with the line to the net, only has a defender to beat. Shot, and a great save there by the Tyendinaga goalie, keeping it down, and we'll have a possession here for Tyendinaga. Deep in their zone, they're going to start driving out along the boards, and a little bit of body there is going to dislodge that ball as 8 still pressuring. What do we have here? We have a Kingston possession now, deep in the Quinte zone. Fresh legs coming on the floor for Kingston. 17 has that ball up high, unable to collect it. Is going to chase it down and scoop it up. Has a little bit of an issue getting that ball corralled with 17 seconds remaining. They're going to have to put that ball down real hard into the zone as there's only 10 seconds remaining here. Penalty is over as number 9 comes back on the floor to make it even here as Kingston, 3 seconds remaining, but now a turnover to Tyendinaga as they're going to drive it on down here. Up over center, trying to avoid getting hit. Number 19 takes a little bit of a body from 15 and allows 36 to scoop up the ball and now turn it back the other way, but Tyendinaga with a great play. 19 pulls that off, sends it towards the net, wide of the net, as Kingston is going to grab up possession. Battle for the ball. We have a whistle here, giving possession to Quinte over along the boards as Kingston will set back up. One player is going for a change, trying to get the fresh legs in defensively as 13 is going to work it at the top of the zone, looking for somewhere to get that ball. Driving shot and a great save into the stick for the goalie. Picked up there by the defense. Now a good drive here as the Kingston player is being chased down, sends it up. As that ball bouncing is going to get whacked on down in. Quinte's going to scoop it up. Oh, unable to scoop it up as the ball now is over in the corner as Kingston's battling for it, trying to get it as that shot clock is winding down. As you can see there, lots of battle going on in that corner as Kingston trying to do their best to work it out. Here comes 13 now, taking a couple checks, but still moving along, sends it across. Out into the slot, and a great opportunity for 26 as she gets checked on by the Kingston player to dislodge the ball, and now coming back the other way. Number 10 struggling to get that ball scooped up, comes back to the point. Point has it, sends it in. Trying to spring the Kingston player, but unable to as Quinty picks it up, comes through center, and two bodies in there on 5 to dislodge that ball. She didn't lose her footing, but did lose the ball. Tries to make a great play on 8. 8 making a move, zinging, zanging, and as she's going down, gets the shot off, but it's going to cause a crease violation as she goes down into the crease. Kingston now working the ball as we have 5:30 remaining here in this first period. 20 seconds on the shot clock. 15 sends it in towards the net, just out of reach. As what do we have here? We have a possession turnover to Quinty for that cross check outside of the play zone there in that semicircle in front of the house. So we'll see what happens here. 3 driving in, passes it far across. Looking shot, and that goes wide of the net. Comes out in front though, another shot just above the net. As they say, come back, Quinty doing what they can to get the shots on net, but haven't hit the goalie to reset the shot clock as they're still going to move back. Number 11 has it up high with a little bit of a lane. Shot! And what a save with the stick as the goalie is going to grab that one up in her crease. Let her defender grab it. Back in behind the net, 14 pressuring. Here comes a drive. We have a pass up. As number 6 going to dodge a cross check by number 19, using her body to block it out, keeping that stick as far away as possible with some protection, trying to send it forward, but it's going to bounce off over into the corner as they're going to chase it down. A little battle as Quinty's going to come out with it, resetting the shot clock. And body checking here, but 14 makes it out over to center, is going to label it off to the players coming off the bench and get some fresh legs out there. As now in drives number 4, looking at the net, shot low and hits the stick, which will turn over. We have a whistle here as we're going to have a penalty coming to Kingston with 3:45 remaining for a cross check. That's number 6 for Kingston in the penalty box here, as now Tyendinaga with 3:30 remaining is going to try to utilize this power play and give themselves a lead here. Out in front of the net, scramble draw. Bounced in the crease, goalie scoops it up with the stick, passes it off to the D, and now shorthand, they're going to try to work this ball up the floor. Some good moves there to get up to center, and we have another whistle coming. We have a cross-checking call now to Kingston again, causing a second penalty here to number 8, and now Kingston is going to enjoy a little bit of a 5-on-3 here. Might not be enjoying it. If they can kill this off, they'll enjoy it. Good save there by the keeper as we have 1:10 remaining on the first penalty and 1:40 on the second one. Ball comes out. It's going to be grabbed up. They're going to try to drive it back into the zone here on this 5-on-3, but Kingston doing an amazing job killing this off. Now, to kill off another 30 seconds, they'll try to drive it in, trying to keep that ball away from Tyendinaga, but now they pick it up and come back the other way. 2 back out, 5 looking, stops up, looking for some support, sends it over. Good shot in, but gets blocked up as now Kingston has a rush the other way. No one left to beat, all along goes to shoot there, gets kicked off the stick, has a great back check and stick by number 5, puts it off over into the corner. 26 seconds remaining on the first penalty, 1:35 remaining in the first period. As before the end of this possession, the Kingston will have one of their players back, as there's 9 seconds still left to go here as 3 moves it in, sends it on down into the corner. Kingston's going to pick it up and just send it down the floor as the first penalty is over on the 5-on-3 with only 26 seconds remaining on the second one here and a minute 5 remaining in the first period. Tyendinaga is going to drive down the floor trying to get another shot in here on this power play to try to get an option to get the first goal. We have 57 seconds, but they cannot get it put towards the net as Kingston's doing a great job with some active sticks keeping that ball out of Quinny's hands. 9 scoops up that ball now, sends it in across to number 3. 3 shot, hits the body and doesn't make it through. But they reset the shot clock. Maybe it did make it through. I thought it hit a body, but my angle, you never know. But here comes Kingston now, driving in with a run. Here comes number 8, all alone. Shot! And a big save by the goalie. Keeps it here at a tie game with only 16 seconds remaining in this first period. They send it up, only to center. Get up and over. They're looking. They only have 8 seconds. They got to get a shot off. And a shot gets off. Kingston grabs up that ball. And now, as they're just going to kill down this period, so what an entertaining game this has been here. That was your first period. Kingston, Krossfire Lacrosse keeping it at 0. Tyendinaga keeping it at 0. We had a 5-on-3. We've had a couple penalties in this game. It's been a little bit back and forth. Some great saves by both keepers at both ends. They've shut the door down. It's been amazing. They're just going to have a little second here to have a little chat, set up their game plan, get back out on the floor. It is 15-minute runtime periods, so we're going to have 2 more 15-minute runtime periods. Again, it's 0-0 in this game. What an exciting game. This is the first time we're about to see the U17 girls, and they're doing a great job. The shots from both these teams are coming fast, hard. They're quick on the puck. They're quick on the ball, quick off of the ball. They're laying each other out into the boards and around as much as they can. So it's a great game. A lot of compete coming out of this, and we expect to see more compete come out from the second period. I'm going to set this up on the second. As you can see, they're just going to finish their discussions here as we have about a minute 45 to run down here on this intermission here while they take a moment. And again, we do invite you to come out to the Strathcona Paper Centre in Napanee on Sunday for the girls' games. I'm going to double check here to let you know what time those games are at so you can know. So on Sunday, June 28th versus Nepean, 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. at the Strathcona Paper Centre. We will have that game at 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. They will be playing Nepean again in the back-to-back game here from the Strathcona Paper Centre. From 10 to 11, we'll have a youth game. And from, I believe, we may have 1 or 2 more during that game. We'll check to see exactly the setup. I only have the schedule, and those games were added after, so I can't be 100% sure. But I do know we have a couple games coming out from the youth, and we are going to have the 2 games for the girls. So we definitely look forward to either having you tune in to the game on Balderson's Hockey Nation, or if you're available, you're close to Napanee and you want to check out some live lacrosse, see this in action, hear the sounds. You know, you can almost sometimes feel those hits when you hear that crunch of the stick on the pads and that stuff. So it's a great environment, great game to watch, free to watch. No one has to pay a penny to get in to see these games. So if you need something to do Sunday, you're in the Napanee area, step on down to the Strathcona Paper Centre and come support these girls. As you can see here, we're stuck in a 0-0 game coming into the second period here. Both teams are playing great, and the question is, who will be the first one to put one by the goalies and start off the scoring in this game? Kingston goalie is internet. Tyendinaga's goalie is making their way to her net, and the players are getting on the field. We're about to start the second period. You'll see here, again, as they set up on the face-offs, down onto the knee, sticks back-to-back, ball put between the pockets, whistle goes, fight for the ball to see who gets it. Ball battled on hard, but scooped up by number 9. As they're going to drive it on down, chip it in, as they're trying to get some sort of offense set up, but the ball bouncing around, being a little bit hard to be controlled. 5 does end up scooping it up, but has to backpedal and send it over just there reach of number 20. It's going to go off into the corner where 21 is going to try to scoop that up, but has some pressure from the lacrosse Kingston Krossfire players driving in. Quinny still holding it. 4 seconds left on the shot clock. They're about to run out of time and lose possession here, as that's going to be the possession. They did get the shot in on net, but it wouldn't count as they ran out of time on the possession. Kingston now holding the ball behind their net is going to send it over as it's going to be driven up the floor here. Great move by 6. Makes a spin move on the D. Tries to keep that ball, but it did come loose out of the pocket of the stick, but keeps a chase on it. And then a big cross check destroys the Tyendinaga player off her feet, but they still keep that ball moving forward. Kingston scoops it up, 6:35, having some hard troubles keeping that ball settled down in the stick. But now a drive here, as you can see some speed coming. Straight through, and the shot is going to go up and out of play, giving the ball to Tyendinaga with a new shot clock, as that ball couldn't get narrowed down to the net. A good swing chop by number 8 to get on that, but missed the stick. They will push that player off to the boards. And what do we have going here? We're going to have a possession turnover here to Kingston now. No call, just a possession change on the foul. And now Kingston's going to drive it back the other way. 13 minutes remaining here in the second period. We got 21 on the shot clock as they're coming in. Looking, centering it to 12. Unable to grab that one up. And Tyendinaga scoops it up. And now with some speed, here comes 11. Stops up. And she gets checked and loses the ball as Kingston's going to get in there. And now turnover possession as there's a cross check without the ball in possession of Tyendinaga. So they're going to have that ball back up. They're going to send it around, trying to work the zone here of the Kingston Krossfire players. 19 shot from out far comes off. Not too often you see a shot from that far out, but was trying to catch the goalie off guard. Here comes 13 with the ball, moving in, has a little bit of space to make a move, sends it in, but it's cut off by 12. Who's going to grab that ball and send it back the other way. Here, as number 10 trying to scoop that one up. Now she has some space and she's going to make a run. Not alone, sends it over, trying to get the cross pass shot. And a great save by the Tyendinaga goalie to keep that one from going in. 10 with the ball. Has it bounced out of her stick. Trying to fight on it. 6 battling hard as they battle, trying to push it forward here. 6 and 10 are in a locked-in battle over there against the boards. 10 goes down, 6 stays up and grabs the ball, sends it out. And it's going to go to center and not be able to get connected. Grabbed up here by the defender, turned back the other way as they're going to try to get an opportunity. 3-on-1, opportunity shot, and just wide of the net as that one couldn't dial in. They still have it, and they're trying to put it in towards the net here. And now a drive here by Tyendinaga. They only have one left to beat. Shot stuck up in the pads of the goalie, and she'll take a minute to get out. You can see it. I don't know if you can see it from the camera, but up here I can see it was tucked in behind the kneecap on those big leg pads that they wear here for the goalies, the oversized shin pads, if you would. We have a cross-checking call coming here now. And that's going to go against Tyendinaga. So with 10:40 remaining in the second period, Kingston's going to get their first power play opportunity here as 9. It might be, actually, I think it's their second. This is their second. They've already had one. But their second power play opportunity here as 9's going to be in the box. I almost forgot about that first one they had. So now 2 minutes up on the board, and Kingston's going to come on into the zone, trying to work it around, utilizing that shot clock. There's still a lot of time left in this game, and you'll want to make sure you use the full time if you can. Pass over here to number 36, who has a line shot. And that's going to hit a body and go wide. There's only 3 seconds left on the shot clock. They have to get off now. Shot! And they did get it off in time, but Tyendinaga grabs up that ball and comes on down. Kingston gets in there, breaks it up. Now they're coming in. throwing off the change here. This is giving Tyendinaga a little bit of trouble. They have to get back in the zone from the change. Short-handed. 1 minute remaining here on the penalty as Kingston is pressuring. That one didn't make it through as it's going to come out. And they're going to keep working that ball around over to the far side here. Just out of reach, but scooped up by 15. Looking, drives it towards the net. It's going to hit a stick, comes out to the slot, another shot. And that one's going to go up and over. Comes out to the side. They couldn't scoop it up there. And what do we have here? We have a turnover. Ball off over into the corner. Sent up. 14 on a drive. Couldn't get it there. Oh, did get through the shot, but couldn't get the rebound. Does have the ball now. With almost a full shot clock. Shot from there. Hits the body, goes off all the way back over to the boards. 21 picks it up. Having a hard time grabbing that ball, is being harassed. And what do we have here? Kingston ball, as there's been a turnover here. And now the penalty is over, back to full strength here. As Tyendinaga scoops up that ball in their zone and starts it back the other way here. Out of reach as they have to chase it on down. 17's the only one back, has to get back and trap that ball as 9 and 14 are coming in hard. Kingston ball there on turnover on a foul. Tyendinaga doing a good job breaking that ball up. Now gets control in the zone. And now a rush down. Only one left to beat here for Kingston. Comes in. But that ball gets dislodged. Picked back up though by 36, who's going to keep moving it around. They have a little bit of time before they have to get a shot off as they have 14 seconds. A little bit of a drive, making some space. Shot goes wide the net, off to the corner. They'll have to grab that ball, get it quickly, and turn and fire as they're running out of time. 4 seconds. A drive and a shot. That's going to reset the shot clock here. And Kingston still holds possession. We have 14 seconds on the shot clock. There's a drive in. Look, shot. Hits the goalie. They'll reset the shot clock, but 19 will come back behind the net, try to grab it. Has 8, giving some harassment. The ball gets pushed off over to the board. Scooped up by Kingston as they're driving in front. Shot. And another save by the goalie for Tyendinaga. Ball set down, scooped up. As you can see, 13 evades a hit. 12 coming over to give some support. And that shot goes off over into the corner, which will be scooped up there by number 6, but she's being harassed. You can see that possession keeps turning as the referee raises the arm for the possession. 35 goes back behind her net, looking, sends it up. But it's cut off by Tyendinaga's shot. And that one's going to hit the goalie with a save and go off over into the corner. 37 battling for that ball. Has 2, putting on pressure. Now has support. We have a turnover here. 2 Tyendinaga on that play. 5:38 remaining here in the second period as Tyendinaga is holding the ball down deep in Kingston's zone. And a big hit there is going to be a possession turnover for Kingston. And they'll drive in. They have a lead player. They're going to try to throw the pass up and unable to grab that one smoothly. Still grabs it up though, makes a move. Is going to send it over, cut off by Tyendinaga, number 24, who's going to slowly look, backpedal, send it over. But that ball gets left there, big hit there, and that's going to be a call as the player did not have the ball in possession when she was taken off her feet. Tyendinaga gets some fresh legs out on the floor as 13 is going to send it down. 26 sends it in. Looking. They have a shot just wide of the net. Comes over. 11 has it. Back to number 20. 20 looking with a lane. Shoots. And a big save by the goalie for Kingston. 4:25 remaining here in this second period. We have a 0-0 game as both teams are battling each other well here. And that ball goes out of play, comes back in, but it will be a Kingston ball here. A slip by 23, now being harassed, has to keep on that ball. You'll notice number 23 for Kingston with the yellow helmet, that's a lacrosse helmet. A little different than a hockey helmet with the visor on it for playing outside. Cages are a little different as well, usually on them. Great save by the goalie. And what do we have here? A whistle. I believe that was a crease violation on Kingston, stepping in the crease with the ball, so it will be turned over here now. As here comes Tyendinaga. Shot! And they score between the 5 hole to give them a 1-0 lead here in this game. I gotta put this score on the proper team, but great job on that goal as we finally have played 27 minutes of play before we were finally able to get one in at the 3-minute mark here of this second period. 1-0 is a score. Still close enough for Kingston to bring this one back as they've been fighting hard. It's been a good close game. Either one could bring it from what we're seeing here, so we look forward to seeing how this game is going to final out. Will Kingston be able to answer back on that goal, or will Tyendinaga be able to utilize it to get another one and give themselves a bit more of a lead? Kingston needs to get out of their zone and bring it down the other way. A pass out of reach and out of play is going to be Tyendinaga ball. Shot over the net. He's going to keep that shot clock winding down as Tyendinaga needs to get that ball back towards the net here and get their shot clock reset, while Kingston doing what it can to try to grab possession. As you can see, that trap and scoop option just not working, trying, but couldn't get that bouncing ball to trap and scoop. There's a shot, I guess, on the net, as they call it, reset their clock. Kingston ball on that turnover, as Kingston now will work it down here into Tyendinaga zone. 6 being harassed by number 9. Right off the gut, has to get in deep, keeping that ball away from their sticks. Sends it over far side, looking. They have a lane shot towards the net. Hit the goalie, recycle on the shot clock, and now Tyendinaga is going to try to bring it back the other way. 14 drives in front of the net, and now down through the zone, sends it forward with a nice pass upfield. A dodge as that is being harassed there. Number 6 loses the ball, but trying to pick it back up, has some support, but 12 is doing a great job causing havoc over there along the boards. Kingston gets the ball now, new shot clock as they're going to try to drive, and a high hit with the stick across the body, dislodged it, and now Tyendinaga almost put Kingston back on their heels, getting that as a turnover, but now Kingston's going to try to move it forward. So that one's going to bounce over into the corner. Look at the speed here by Kingston to come in and scoop up that ball. And a shot clock violation will turn that ball over. So I think they did call a timeout there when the timeout was called. There's only a couple seconds left on the clock, and it did run down. So I think they're going to reset the clock here to 12 seconds, giving Tyendinaga one last opportunity in this second period here, as Kingston will have to run back onto the floor, as the refs have said the timeout was called prior to the end. There seems to be some arguing from the Tyendinaga bench with the ref. The ref has been getting a lot of complaints today from fans, and it seems like now the bench. 4 seconds remaining here. And there was a hit which caused a possession turnover. It doesn't look like it was a penalty, and the player was able to pop back up, so it looks to be fine here in this game. Let's get us kicked back over to here to give you a little rundown of this second period. So second period, finally, we did have a goal scored. It was by Tyendinaga. They have put the game up 1-0 here. Both teams are competing very hard with each other. As you can see, they're battling in the crazy in those corners. Lots of hits, lots of hard checks. So you're seeing some great action here from these girls. I'm going to spin you over and just show you. I think they're a little tired. They're also getting themselves some distance from the other team so they can maybe have a little bit more privacy in their what they're going to be doing here in this third period. So it definitely has been a great game so far. Kingston just holding on, trying to keep from allowing Tyendinaga to get too far away in the score here. It is only 1-0. They do have a good chance of bringing this game back, but they do have to start getting that puck or ball towards the other team's net and making some havoc, some chaos in front of that net. So we'll see what happens here. Again, we have about 2 minutes kicking down on the clock here before they're going to be coming back out for the last 15-minute runtime period. This has been an amazing game. I have no idea how this is going to end up. Kingston's had a lot of great opportunities. The Tyendinaga goalie has just been standing tall in net. One gets by her, it's a whole new game. So we will see what happens come up into this third period. I'm going to fire you back onto the floor so we can get ready here, and then we will be bringing you this third period. And again, we do hope if you are available on Sunday, June 18th, and you're in the Napanee area, please stop into the Strathcona Paper Center and cheer on the Kingston Krossfire lacrosse. You know, it's they're building the sport here. It's been around for a little bit, but with COVID, they did have some issues with keeping the league as the full roster that they did have. They lost some age groups during COVID, and have had a hard time bringing them back in. So definitely get out, support this lacrosse program. This is your lacrosse program, Kingston. These are your youth playing in that, and we want to make sure you're supporting it. Plus, if you have a youth that's interested in playing this sport, bring them on out and let them get a chance to give it a try. It's a great sport, and it does a lot of great things for the athletes, for their games in other sports. You can see Kingston making its way back now to their bench, and Tyendinaga all fired up and ready to go. They have the 1-goal lead right now. So right now this game is trying to get this bad boy straight here for you. They are trying to get this game back to even footing. "15 minutes and only 1 goal separating these teams. Who's going to win it? Where's this game going to go?" They're going to set up here at the face-off dot and get this period started. Tyendinaga has the ball now, and we'll start to bring it down. 14 making some moves to evade a hit. And we have a call here. I believe that may have been on the pick. It was just off camera. But Kingston's going back to the power play with 14:30 here, and see if Kingston can't put one in, tie up this game on the power play. Kingston's going to start working it around, looking for a lane to shoot towards the net. That ball's going to bounce off over into the corner, giving Kingston some trouble. They have 14 seconds left on the shot clock, trying to drive in. Now comes out, makes a roll, shot! And possession turnover now too. Tyendinaga. Goalie now has it. He's going to hand it off to the D. Number 4 is going to start driving down the field, but harassed by Kingston. The ball's picked up. Now Kingston with a lane to the net, shot! And that one goes off wide over to the boards, bounces out as Kingston tries to scoop it up, but Tyendinaga giving some problems. Ball comes in, scooped up on the drive, shot, doesn't make it through, another shot, goes in behind the net and is bouncing out in front, but Tyendinaga tries to scoop it up. They're still having a bit of trouble getting that ball collected here and gain possession. Stick chopped there in the hands of 13, so 12 has to retreat back in behind her net. Trying to send it forward, cut off by Kingston, number 35, and a shot with an amazing save as the goalie didn't have much time to react on that one. Possession turned over here to Tyendinaga as she's going to run in on a break on the goalie shot, and that one's going to go off over to the corner as Tyendinaga is going to keep the pressure on. 26 has it, looking, sends it through, just missed the far top corner. Pull back, sent over, high, 5 has it, shot, clock had run down, so possession will be turned over here to Kingston. 12, 13 remaining, oh, and a turnover and a shot is going to allow that shot clock to recycle. Kingston now needs to drive it out of the zone. They're at least able to get out of their zone, but lose possession to Tyendinaga. 12 minutes remaining, and we have a whistle here. They are going to stop the clock. It looks to me like we have a timeout call here. .11:55 here in this game. Kingston is only one goal away and pressing the attack, but have not been able to break this goalie for Tyendinaga. Kingston's going to take possession of the ball here, starting off the shot clock. And now they're going to head on down to Tyendinaga's zone, trying to tie this one up. A quick drive and a shot through, hits a leg, bounces off to the side as they try to get it. A good hit there on the boards. And we have a turnover now for Tyendinaga. As Nine's going to drive in, looking to get that one towards the net. Sends it out front, but it's bounced on, picked up by the D, shot, hits a body, and the D's got to chase that one back down. Passing around, shot on net, new shot clock. Kingston has the ball. Tyendinaga ball as the defense had a crease violation with that. Big save for the goalie, and now a run. Some speed by number 8. Only has one to beat. Misses the chop from behind. Tries to get through. And as she's going down, gets a shot off. But then scooped up by Quinty. And sent all the way down to 14. Just out of reach. Has to chase it down over into the corner as Kingston is pursuing. And a shot and a goal. Tyendinaga scores here to make it 2-0 in the third. We have 10:20 left to go, and Kingston now has to do something if they want to bring this one back. Scrambled draw picked up by Tyendinaga, and as they're going to drive in 15, battling with the ball, but getting harassed there by 12, having a hard time scooping up that ball. Finally able to get it, tries to send it in so they can get a little bit of an offensive drive here as they have 16 seconds. 14 comes in, shoots. Saved by the goalie for Kingston. Now picked up by Kingston, driven out along the boards, sent up. As now 12 will take it out. Dodges a hit there at the bench. Now sends it far side here to 37, who just misses it. Tyendinaga picks it up. 14 sends it in. All alone. Number 3 has a break shot. Big save by the Kingston goalie to keep that one out. It's still only 2-0 here as we have 9 minutes remaining in the third period. Ball bouncing around. 3 picks it up. Stops up. Trying to get that one, keeps with it as he's going to drive into the zone, looking, has some room, but it's lots of shot clock time, so he's going to look for some way to potentially put that off to, but no, makes a move, trying to drive, sends it out front, and an opportunity bounces away off over to the boards for Tyendinaga. 6 has it shot, over to the side, and a big shot off the goalie, and a big save there. That save was made from point blank range. 8:15 remaining here in this third period. Kingston running out of time and needs to get the ball put into the Tyendinaga net, or they will not be able to come out with the victory. So they are doing their best right now to try to get that ball down in. Here comes a drive with some speed. 36 shot just wide of the net, goes off over into the corner. And all the way back out into Kingston zone. Tyendinaga is pressuring here, trying to pull that ball off of Kingston. But Kingston now has it. 10 seconds remaining here on the shot clock. All the way down. They have to get a shot quickly. Number 8 has it shot. And that is the goalie for a new shot clock, as they were able to get that one off in time. 7:30 remaining here in the third period as Tyendinaga is going to bring it on down into the Kingston zone. Stick lost, but kept as the ball goes all the way down. Everybody's going to turn back the other way. Picked up by Kingston in deep in the zone. Looking for some support. Makes a move, sends it across. Has it in the center, tries a shot as it goes off over into the corner, and Tyendinaga is going to pick that one back up. It has to retreat as Kingston's pressuring. Less than 7 to go here in the third. 3 has it, is going to drive in, has a lane to the net, shot, and a big save by the keeper. Leave it for their player, number 12, who has the ball, will send it up. 37 now has it, going to start driving, sends it down the field, but it bounces. Kingston's going to jump on it if they can here on the attack, but Tyendinaga scoops it up, has it now, battling for the ball. It's in some feet. They scoop it up. Driven over to the boards. 3 has it now with a lane. Only one to beat. Sends it towards the net, but doesn't make it through. Has to scoop that one up behind the board. Still has 18 seconds on the shot clock. and Kingston's going to gain a new shot clock on that foul. Kingston will scoop it up from the corner. Ball sent through, 23 looking. Oh, gets a quick move in there by Tyendinaga to break up that ball. Now they're going to have it in their zone, sending it, cutting back. We're going to have a little bit of a run here. 3 dodges a hit, comes in, takes another little bit of a hit, but keeps that ball locked in the pocket. 26 coming in now with a drive shot and scores to make it 3-0 here late in the third period. 5:15 remaining, and Tyendinaga now is putting themselves in a great spot with a large lead. They have 2 insurance markers and the game winner right now. We'll see if they're able to keep this score where it's at in this final 5 minutes of play, or if Kingston is able to get one in and start a comeback. We'll see here as the face-off is about to begin. Tyendinaga takes possession of the ball. Up to the top. Shot in, goes wide. Side the net. Shot from the side. Big save by the Kingston keeper. .26 being harassed. Evades 2 defenders. Comes in with a shot wide of the net. Over here to the far side of the boards where it'll be scooped up by Kingston. Now there's a race as Kingston trying to rush by, takes a big hit up high. She goes down, the ball gets dislodged, and Tyendinaga takes over. When there's hits in lacrosse, they're a big one. Bodies go flying. That is for sure. Here comes Tyendinaga now the other way. I got a little bit ahead of the player. Here comes 5, driving in, looking. Makes a wide move, has to cut back now. Has pressure from number 12 in Kingston, sends it in a little bit deeper. They try to put it forward to the net, but it's going to hit the goalie. Goalie leaves it for the defender, scoops up behind her net. Now driving up. Avoiding a hit. Coming along, 12 takes a little bit of a shove and loses the ball. Number 9 working on it, so they're going to pressure 9 up against the board. Kingston's going to take possession of the ball here. Deep in the zone. 9 keeps the pressure on. 23 has it now. Driving towards the net. Shot. Hits a body and gets grabbed up by the D for Tyendinaga. And a massive hit there by 23 to dislodge 15 from the ball. Tyendinaga still has it in their zone. Working it behind their net. Number 10 has the ball. When they bring it in, gets that ball dislodged. Now here comes Tyendinaga the other way. And oh, a big hit up high by 17 is going to be a call, as she'll be going to the box for a high hit, and they're going to have someone come out and check on this player. She is down and looks to be in some discomfort, as that was a hit to the helmet. 5 minutes is the call on the board. So the remainder of this game will be shorthanded for Kingston, as that will be a major penalty here. Player is now getting up under her own power and will be walking to the bench, so that's great to see. Hopefully that player is fine, as that was a hard hit and a high hit. I don't believe it was an intentional target, but definitely did connect with the head and cause the player to go down. So with a minute 56 here remaining and a 5-minute major on the score clock, it looks to me like Tyendinaga will be able to utilize this long penalty to give them the opportunity to win this game, as Kingston now is all, but this game is all but over now, barring any mishaps by Tyendinaga. They should have this game. You can see them working around the ball, killing down time. This is something you see in the higher ends levels of lacrosse. Shot! And a big save by the goalie for Kingston. Again, utilizing that shot clock to kill down time. There's only 3 shot clocks remaining in this game. Tyendinaga has got 2 good shots on this power play, but now Kingston is going to send it down, as it's going to bounce in behind the net. There's 1 Kingston forechecker on the defense for Tyendinaga, trying to get that ball turned over. Less of looking for to get goals to bring this one back, and more trying to kill down time so Tyendinaga can't put in another one. Here they come. High slot, sends it over to the far side. They have numbers in. Looking shot. And that one's going to go wide as there's 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock, as it's going to come back to the point they have to get a shot off here. There's only 4 seconds. Shot. And a great save by the keeper. Another save by the keeper, as we're in the final 36 seconds here of this game. And a shot opportunity hits a body. They have to keep attempting another shot. Opportunity hits a body, and then it's going to be cleared down the floor with only 17 seconds left. The goalie is going to go out and play it. Passing it up, trying to get one last opportunity in the final 10 seconds, but that's going to be the game, as Tyendinaga is quite content with just trying to kill down the time here in this game. And that will be the game. Tyendinaga is going to win this one. But they weren't able to put a goal in on that final power play. So the final score here will be 3-0. Again, it was a great game. Unfortunately, Kingston wasn't able to get the W. Tyendinaga played a great game in net by the Tyendinaga goalie. Made amazing saves. We had a lot of great saves by the Kingston goalie. Unfortunately, they were able to get a couple by to get the W. The 5-minute penalty at the end didn't really cost Kingston much. Again, I don't think it was an intentional dirty play or any of that. I think it was just a high hit. They do happen in the game with the high speed of these older players. So, you know, we hope everyone is fine there. I'm going to give you a quick shot here. They're just giving a little handshake at the end of this game. So we will be coming to you from the Strathcona Paper Center on Sunday, June 18th. Make sure if you're in the area, you do stop down and check out the game. If you're not in the area, then you always know you'll be having it on Balderson's Hockey Nation to watch the games. Thank you very much for tuning in today. We love it that there's being support here for the Kingston Krossfire Lacrosse. Keep on watching, and we're going to see you this Sunday. Thanks for tuning in.